Welcome to our cardiac yoga. My name is Sonja Rzepski and I'm here on behalf of WomenHeart. Welcome everyone. We're going to start today in a seated position, and most all of the practice will be in a comfortable seated position. So feel free to find a chair or even the edge of a sofa. It works out nicely. If you are practicing on a yoga mat, that is fine. You might need to just shift and adjust with some of the work we do, but you could just come to a comfortable cross-legged position or sit on a bolster if you are on the earth. The important thing is that the spine is long and comfortable, and that is it. Okay, great. Again, welcome everyone. We'll make sure all of us are on mute, and we will begin. All right. Let's take our left hand to our heart and our right hand to our belly. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth. And again, a big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And once more, big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now allow the lips to close, and I invite you to close your eyes as well. You can have a gentle, easy gaze in front of you, or do close the eyes fully and deeply. Begin to feel the touch of your own natural breath, here and now. As you feel your comfortable and natural breath, take a moment to invite the mind to release from the busyness of the day. Now lean the physical body in towards the hand on your heart and belly, and lengthen your tailbone away from the crown of the head. Notice how long the back of your body can feel. Take a good breath in, and then do allow the shoulders to rise directly over the hips. So we have a straight, strong line through the spine. And the very crown of the head is lifting upwards. Now do rest your hands gently on your legs. Again, a soft gaze or closed eyes. And we'll begin our practice fully. Begin to guide the breath in and out through the nose. As we breathe in, we want the breath to be full and nourishing. As we breathe out, we're relaxing and releasing the tensions of the day. Breathe in a full and comfortable breath. Breathe out, releasing any stress or holding. Breathing in comfortable, even breath. Breathing out, letting go. As we breathe in and out through the nose, we're going to extend the breath slightly longer than usual. So we'll be breathing in for about 5 and breathing out for 5. If that feels a little too long today, just soften the edges of the breath. I'm going to start you off for the first round. So we breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue to breathe in full, lengthening through the spine. Breathing out, relaxing your shoulders and your hips and the soles of the feet. Breathing in, elevating the heart region off of the belly button. Breathing out, lengthening in the sides of your waist. Continue the steady and even breath. Again, letting the mind remain focused and clear with the breath. And as we come deeper into our practice today, I want to invite you to think about the idea of community. I want you to acknowledge for a moment your ability to support others and also to ask for support when needed. This is the idea of yoga: connection and unity. I'd like you to acknowledge for yourself, maybe if you need a little bit more energy today or a little more release. We'll be working on both. But just like the breath is nourishing as we breathe in, energizing, when we breathe out, we're also letting go, releasing, surrendering into the support of the practice. Let's now flutter open our eye gaze. Great. All right. So let's gently lift the shoulders up to the ears now, up, 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 and then let them release. And again, draw the shoulders up to the ears and let them release. Once more, just like that, breathing in, lift, 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 and breathing out, and let that release. Take your weight slightly from one side to the other now. And as you do so, I want you to feel one hip and the other hip, finding a sense of grounding, a sense of connection as you go to one side, then the other. One more time each side. And then we're going to find center through our hips. Now I'd like you to press one foot towards the earth, as if you're putting a footprint in the sand. And then let that relax. And then press the other foot, like you're putting a footprint in the sand. And let that relax. Now press both feet firm towards the earth. And let that release. Now just have a soft, easy gaze and lift all of your toes up. Just stretch your toes and you feel the webbing between the toes. And then let them relax. Now press into the balls of the feet, lift your heels. And then let them release. Feel the sense of grounding through your feet and your hips. And now we're gently going to lean forward. Let the elbows go slightly back. And your heart region energetically is reaching forward. And then as we exhale, we're going to round the back, sometimes called angry cat, and hug, hug, hug in. As we lean forward, energetically elevating through the chest and heart region. And as we lean back, rounding. Now you can find the range of motion that feels good to you. Sometimes it needs to be subtle, a little lifting of the chest, a little rounding or hugging in. Other times it might feel a little better to actually take it further and then rounding. See what's working in your body and let's match it with the breath. So we are inhaling and lifting through the heart region. And as we exhale, we're rounding, giving the back a lovely massage here. So we're breathing in and we're rounding and breathing out. Keeping our connection to our feet and our hips as we move and undulate the spine fully. We might start to be noticing little areas of the spine that feel a little more cranky or tight. And we don't judge, we just are kind and gentle. And notice what the spine might need today and what areas of the spine might need a little extra attention or care. And then on your next time, we'll come right through the center. Okay. We're going to take one hand to the heart. The other hand can either go to the chair, just on your lap there, and we're going to lift through the side of the body. And this is called a side stretch, and it's particularly good for helping our breath get a little deeper into the sides of our lungs. We can stabilize as much as we want. We might even lift the elbow or the arm. Just notice what's working. Some of us may look up if that feels good. We're all breathing. Take a deep breath in and then exhale and we'll come to sit taller. And we'll let that side feel a little longer. So that side waist is a little longer than the other side. Then we'll take the other. Right again, hand either to the leg or the chair perhaps. Lifting through the side of the body. Initiate from this region in the chest. Stretch, 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 stretch. You might create more support if needed. And then lifting and extending and breathing fully into the side of the body, perhaps even looking up. Stretching, stretching, breathing, breathing all the while. We'll take a deep breath in. And then exhale and sweep long. And your waist is long. Let your tailbone relax down. So the base of your spine is relaxing down. We're now going to allow the side stretch to happen, but then we'll find the rounding of the angry cat. Then the other side stretch, and then the chest leads. So it's called sometimes in our yoga practice, stir the pot. This is a good kind of stir the pot. All right, so just allow that happening to occur. And again, this could be subtle. It might be a little movement that we're experimenting with. It might be a large movement. We could get very, dancey if we want to, right? And then we'll go the other direction, a little Martha Graham aspect here. We can find our full range of motion, right? It's very healthy for the joints, right? Especially the hips and the spine here, and even a little bit in the shoulders. So take your time with it. Feel that range of motion that's possible. Good, good, good. We'll do one more time in this direction, and then we'll come center. And again, we'll find our sit bones and we'll find our feet. Today, we're going to extend our arms comfortably. And then we're going to open up through the biceps or the kind of the strong muscles in the front of the arms. And we're going to hug that activity in. And then we're going to peel open and even peel open through the fingers. Again, we can bring the fists and hug it in. And then exhale, release, and take those fingers out. Once more, we'll breathe it in. And exhale and extend, and let that release. Good. So leaning gently forward, I want your spine to be really long and awake now. We're going to let our arms go slightly behind us. And we're going to bring the hands now to the shoulders or towards the shoulders. And then we're going to extend and splay those fingers out. So we're inhaling. This is that back of the arm or tricep region. And exhale, extend. Again, bringing it in. Exhale, extend, and once more bringing it in, and exhale, extend, stay there, find your wings, right, extending back, lifting through the heart, and feel your belly muscles strong. We'll breathe in, and then exhale, and take your hands together. Very, very good. Let's interlace our fingers and bring the wrists in a comfortable circle. Your belly can actually relax here for a moment. Then the other direction. Release through the fingers. We're going to stretch one arm out and just press lightly with the hand. So as you do so, we want to feel a stretch in the inner arm, especially if you've been spending some time on the computer. This is really good for us. And then we're going to flip the hand around and press lightly. All right, you can feel that. If you want to intensify this one, you can actually curl those fingers in again. And then let them release. Let that relax. Good, and now you're going to again interlace your fingers, but take the opposite forefinger or pointer finger on top. It should feel funny. And then go around in a circle. This is a great thing to do if you are on the computer a lot in the day. Other direction, it will just help wake up the mind and also help protect your wrists and your arms in terms of all that time on the computer. Good, we'll take the fingers, and again, now we'll open up here. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Good, and then let that release, and then the top of the hand, and even just straightening the arm will determine the intensity level for yourself in that stretch in the forearm there. And then you can even curl the fingers in, see what that's like, and let them go, and let that all release. Great, all righty, I'm gonna move my chair back because we're gonna get into some more active practice, all right? And if at any time you need to rest or have a drink of water, of course, that's great to do. All right, so we're going to sit towards the edge of our chair, and we're actually going to let the knees be aligned directly over your ankles. So your ankles are right underneath the alignment of your knees, okay? We are going to take the knees side to side, sometimes called windshield wipers, and we can just allow the knees to go side to side. Now, if this feels pretty groovy, maybe even pretty easy, you could challenge yourself and bring those ankles behind the knees or closer in towards you. And that will increase the range of motion, right? So that you can go side to side a little bit more. Just waking up that lower back and just helping those hips and the legs also start to get ready for a more kind of athletic part of our practice. Good, and then we'll come back through the center and we'll walk those feet in front of us again. We're back. All right, so today we're going to take the feet wider into, sometimes it's called Malasana, or squat pose, okay? Also sometimes called goddess pose. So we have the knees to either side, and we're nice and wide through the hips, and we're sitting towards the edge of our chair, all right? To intensify this or make it more challenging, you really sit to the edge. Now you wanna make sure that you're steady, right? But you'll feel how your core is activating to stabilize yourself there. If it's a little intense on the inner legs, you might move your feet a little closer in towards midline. All right, so here we are. We're going to be sitting nice and tall as we've established. And now we're going to sweep the arms up and towards the sky. And on the exhale, we'll release. Now this also can be done, if this is a little challenging, this also can be with the hands to the heart and elevating up, and then exhale and release, right? It's also lovely. So we're going to inhale, extending our gaze and stretching. On our exhale, we'll release. And this is our sun salute. Big breath in. Inhale, feel how long your waist is. Good. Exhale and release. Good. One more time. Inhale, lifting up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And exhale and release. Fantastic. So now we're going to walk one hand a little further towards the knee, just to the top of the thigh there. And we're going to elevate through the side body as we did before. Now, perhaps we'll keep the hand here, or we could extend that arm again and stretch through the side body. Breathing fully for 3, 2, and 1. I want you to think about activating your belly muscles. Hug your belly button in and inhale, lift up. Good work, good work. You can feel the side there of the waist. Good, good work. Opposite hand, opposite direction, right? Hand can come to the chest. Lengthen through the side body, so you're getting good at that, right? Lengthening through the side body first, then finding extension as much as feels good for you, right? And breathe, breathe, breathe. Full and even breathing for 3, 2. Now I want your belly button to be nice and strong and active. And 1. Inhale, engage your belly button, lift up, 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 and release. Good. All right. So now we're going to lift up to the balls of the feet a little bit. So those heels are lifted, and we're going to activate through the waist, slightly leaning forward. All right. Now you can be here to support yourself on your hands. All right. Or to challenge yourself, you could take your hands to your heart space. All right. And now we're going to think about just dropping the right heel as the left heel is lifted, and then dropping the left heel as the right heel is lifted. All right. So we'll go side to side for 1, 2, 3, breathing, breathing. 4, one more time each side, 5. Now lift both heels up, 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 all the way towards the balls of your feet. Lift, lift, lifting. Good, and then we're going to extend the arms out and just sweep the arms to either side and elevate those arms up. And then exhale, release the hands to the legs, everybody, and walk yourself in. Good work. So that was a long time. Let's bring the knees back and forth. That was a long time working our inner and outer legs, all right? And that's what tones the muscles, which is good. It also helps to stabilize our overall alignment, right? So it's going to help just our overall posture even when we strengthen those leg muscles. All right, so we're going to come to the edge of our seat, and we're going to practice chair pose. We are in a chair, but there's actually a yoga pose called chair pose. So the feet are closer together, or sometimes I like to have about 2 fist distance between my feet if I need extra stability, especially if my lower back is sensitive. I'll have that wider stance. In fact, maybe I'll do that today. So we can have either the wider stance, or you can bring your feet together, which tends to be a little more challenging. All right? We're going to be nice and long with our spine as we were before, and then we're going to lean forward again and hug that low belly in. Hug that low belly in, and then we'll extend our arms. And we might lift our seat off gently, mindfully, and exhale, release, and release. You're like, this is a squat, Sonja. Yes, well, in some ways it is, but the yogis did it first. All right, here we go. So we're going to extend those arms. We'll breathe in, maybe even lift, and then exhale. Good work. And release. You can feel all the leg muscles and our glutes as well. Here we go. Again, inhale, lift, exhale, and release. Excellent work. We're going to do 2 more of these. You're doing great. All right, here we go. Inhale and levitate. Good work. Exhale, release. Good. Keep breathing. One more, just like this. Inhale, lift, and gently release. Beautiful. What I saw was lovely. I saw a lot of real mindful movement up and down. Thank you for that. That was really good. Let's bring those knees back and forth. All right, we're going to come into a warrior series. So let's take our right leg to the right today, and the left leg is going to extend. Now it may just extend slightly in front of you, or it could, to challenge yourself, go behind you. And we want to sit right on the edge of the chair. This is often practiced in a yoga class without a chair, but honestly, I love the chair version. In some ways, it makes your legs work a lot harder. And the great thing about it is it keeps your alignment true. So if you practice this for a good long time, you're going to get all the good habits so that if you practiced it without a chair, you'll be spot on with your alignment and strength. Okay, so here we are in a warrior stance. Our spine is nice and long, our shoulders are even. All right, and we're just going to look over our right shoulder. Now, I want you to imagine your left leg is so awake. It's really pressing towards the earth, and your right inner leg is opening away, kind of like we did in that goddess pose, yeah? So we're doing a nice, strong warrior 2 first. Let's take the right hand to the heart, and then we can extend the left arm behind us, and then we may also choose to extend the right arm. And we're breathing, and we're feeling how long our waist is, full, even breath. And then we'll come to the peaceful warrior. So we're going to inhale, lift into peaceful warrior, and then exhale into that warrior 2. We'll do that 2 more times. So inhale, lift into the peaceful warrior. Exhale. Also another variation I love is inhale into the peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior 2, and release. Good. Okay, so extended angle. All right, we'll take the forearm to the leg or the hand a little further down the leg. All right, we did also this pretty similar in that Malasana, right, or goddess pose. And we're going to extend this arm over, right? So we could take the hand again to the chest or extend it fully, but I want a long, strong line through the whole left side of your body. You're breathing comfortably, and this whole left side is awake and aware. It's long and stretching for 3, 2, and 1. Come back on up. Nice work, I know. At any point you need to rest your legs a little, that's fine, or get some water, it's okay, it's all good. We're going to put that all together. Here we go. All right, so we're looking over the shoulders. Remembering if our shoulders need more support, it's always fine to have the hands here or even the hands here. That works nicely, okay? So we're looking over the shoulder. We may choose to extend the arms. Breathing in, breathing out. Now we're going to lift up into the peaceful warrior, extending, inhale, and then on the exhale, we're going to go all the way back into that extended angle. And then back to the warrior 2. Okay, here we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, extended angle. Good. And then back to your warrior 2. One more time, here we go. Breathing in, inhale. Exhale. And back to your warrior 2. Good, and gently release and do. You can even help your legs in if you need a little bit. Woohoo! Little windshield wipers. All right, and actually let's just bring our feet up and down a little bit. That's a lot of work. We are actually intensifying the leg work, so if your body's a little warmer right now, it's not your imagination, all right? We're using all the major muscles of the body, the big, larger muscles in our body to create a wonderful improved circulation in our whole system. We're also improving our ability to have endurance, right? So cardiovascular endurance and strength. So this is all good, but at any time, like I said, if you need to rest or have some water, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so we are going to go to the other side. We do need to do the other side. All right, we'll take the left leg out to the side, and we'll extend the right leg. So again, some of us may choose to extend it out in front of us, right? Or some of us may take it out to the side. Also, to challenge yourself, you might really sit right up and on the edge of the chair. And like I said, in some ways, this is so much harder than doing it without a chair, because you really can't cheat. It's very good for creating long alignment and activating your legs. So you're going to feel them waking up and working nicely. All right, we especially do want to press that right back foot into the earth. That's our grounding leg, right, and creates that stability. And then our left knee is now opening up, so we feel that inner leg is toning and activating, right? Good. All right, so we're going to look over our left shoulder this time. Let's take the left hand to the heart and extend through the right arm, so we feel that majesty of this warrior pose, right? She's a really strong warrior. And then we may also extend through here. Now, the warrior poses are said to promote courage and great will, all right, to get things done. All right, here we go, peaceful warrior. We can lift up and stretch through the side of the body, right? Breathing, breathing, breathing. And then we'll come back to the warrior two, right? Good, good, good. So again, let's give that a go. We're looking over the shoulder, right? And we're going to breathe in, lifting up and through the side of the body in that peaceful warrior. And then as we exhale, we find the warrior two, Virabhadrasana. Again, inhale, Bhakti, Virabhadrasana in the Sanskrit, and exhale. Stretch, 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 and then release. Okay. So that extended side angle, we can take either the forearm to the leg or the hand lower down on the leg, right? We can go to that point that feels right for us, and then we'll find the extension. This may manifest in this manner. We may also extend the arm. It's also lovely to have the hand on the hip, right? But the important thing is that we feel the sense of expansion. We feel this connection. The whole right side of the body is alive and awake and strong, 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 strong as we're breathing, breathing, breathing in this extended side angle. And then we'll inhale and lift up. Cool. All right, we're going to put that all together. Again, if you need to make any moment of change with your legs, that's fine. Sit nice and tall. Feel how that belly button's lifting in and up towards your spine, but you can still breathe all the while. Nice, long, even, nourishing breath. Here we go. Inhale. Let's lift up into that peaceful warrior. And then exhale to the extended side angle. Come back to the warrior two. Inhale and exhale. Here we go. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Good. Exhale, extended side angle. Start to play with your range of motion. You're getting so strong now. And then back to warrior two. Good. Feel how long you are. Inhale, one more time. Here we go. Long, long body. Exhale. Notice how long your waist is and strong and stable. And then back to the warrior two. Breathe. Very nice. All righty. Good work. Very good work. Making any adjustments you need in the legs is perfectly fine. Okay. And we are going to do our standing tree pose, right? We've been working on that. So I like to use a chair for a little stability. All right. And today I'm going to start with my left leg. And I'm going to just keep it nice and low today. Sometimes I take it a little higher, yeah? But that's really up to you. So today I'm going to keep it a little lower onto my calf. All right, and then we'll take the hand here. And we can choose to play with our balance and maybe take both hands together. Clear gaze in front of you, standing tall. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Stabilize yourself and release and release. Okay, let's come to the other side. Again, finding whatever support you might need. And we'll take the foot into position. Clear gaze. Hand in our Anjali Mudra. And maybe the second hand too. And we breathe. 3, very good. Nice clear gaze. 2, really nice. And 1. Release and release. Good work. Okie dokie. Let's have a seat again now in our chair comfortably. And we are going to move towards our breath work and our meditation now. All right. So with this, if it does feel more comfortable already to settle yourself into a position more comfy on the couch or even lying down on the earth or a little further back, that's fine. We might come to full lying down later, but for the breath work, we just want to be comfortable, right? So you can ease into it a little bit. We wouldn't lie down, but we just can relax back a little if we need to. We are going to come into the resonance breath, such an incredible breath for the health and well-being of our heart and our lung capacity. So it's particularly good for our heart and lungs, and it helps to regulate our breath. It helps to regulate the function of our heart rate variability. So what that means is our heart's resilience, okay? So at any point you need to rest from this, you can, of course. We actually started the practice with it a little bit today. The idea is that we'll be breathing in for 5 and breathing out for 5. It's such a simple breath, but we make it even more specific, all right? So just follow along. Anytime, again, that you need to rest and even observe, that's fine to do. So we're sitting in a comfortable position and the spine is supported and long. You can choose to close your eyes or have a gentle gaze. We're going to be breathing in and out through the nose, but I'd like you to first feel your sense of grounding. So just connect to the feeling of your feet on the earth. Feel how the feet and legs are relaxing, and how a wave of release can happen in your lower back and hips. Just subtly lengthen through the spine and let your shoulders relax back and into their homes, down the back, comfortably. Observe the back of the neck lengthening and even the center of the throat relaxing. I'd like you to draw your visualization to the center energetic region of the chest. And I want you to imagine the breath is originating from this space. So as you breathe in, it's very focused and one-pointed in the center of the energetic chest. And then as you exhale, it's rippling out in all directions. So you breathe in, it's a very focused breath. As you breathe out, it's expanding in all directions and releasing. Each breath will be the same length, breathing in and breathing out comfortably. Let's visualize that as we breathe into the energetic center of the heart region, we're breathing in nourishment. And as we breathe out, we're letting go of any worries or tension or tightness. So we breathe in a sense of nourishment and energy, and we breathe out, releasing and letting go. I'm going to guide you again to begin, breathing in for 5 and out for 5. If that feels like it needs to be a little longer or a little shorter, that's fine. The important thing is that the breath is a wave, an ebb and a flow that is even and steady. So let's breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue this breath, expanding as you breathe in, letting go as you breathe out. As you breathe in, feel the three-dimensional quality of your full breath. As you breathe out, notice a spacious quality in your body. As you breathe in, feel how your body is full. As you breathe out, let go of anything you need to release that's not serving you. Breathe in strength and resilience, and release any anxiety or fatigue. Continue this breath And just allow a relaxation from that focus. And we are now going to go into our meditation or mindfulness practice, our body scan technique. So now it's absolutely fine to lie completely down, if you like, on the earth or on the couch, on the floor, or if you're in a chair, I'd like you to move up against the chair so that it's important that the head and the neck are supported, right? So that you just relax back comfortably. You want to feel nice and long. I've sometimes just made note that if your lower back needs extra care and attention, that when you're lying down, you could place something under your knee. So a couple pillows, or you could even put your legs up on the edge of the sofa or ottoman. So you want your spine to feel relaxed and your legs can be slightly elevated if that feels good to you. All right, here we go. So we're going to center down. It's fine to close the eyes. And we're just going to move our attention and consciousness through our physical body as we're practicing our own ability to relax more deeply, our own ability to stay connected, to feel a sense of unity with body and mind and breath. So I invite you now to just allow the physical body to nestle into its position, hunker down, closing the eyes perhaps, and just observing all the spaces in which your body is in contact with support underneath. So we want the back of the body to relax into the support completely. We want to feel how the heels and the calves and the backs of the hips and shoulders and even the back of the head is relaxing completely and releasing towards the earth. Feeling a sense of being comfortable. Allow the physical body to let go. Now sweep your attention over the front of the body. Notice how the front of the body is open and receiving. And the front of the body can feel soft, almost melting into the back of the body. And that sense of letting go, a tender quality, a gentle quality in the front of your body. Let your attention come to the outline of your right hand, relaxing the joint of your right thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and fifth finger releases. Consciously allow a wave of release to move through the palm of the hand and back of the hand. Let that release move through the wrist and into the lower arm muscles, letting go. Consciously relax the joint of your right elbow, the strong muscles of your upper arm, and even the joint of your right shoulder can soften and relax. Observe the touch of your breath at your chest and the right side of your rib and waist. Notice the muscles along the right side of the spine relaxing. Consciously connect to the sensations inside the right hip and release. Relax the length of your right leg, the right inner leg and outer leg, the front of your leg, joint of your knee, the back of your leg, and the joint of your ankle. The whole right side of your body is releasing as you relax in the joint of your right ankle and even the whole of the foot and space between the toes. Even the right side of the mind can relax. Your consciousness is clear and focused. Bring your attention to the outline of your left hand, to the joint of your left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and fifth finger releases. Consciously relaxing in the palm of the hand and back of the hand. Notice your own ability to release a wave of relaxation through the left wrist and the lower arm muscles, releasing. You can even relax the elbow joint and the strong muscles of the left upper arm and shoulder, releases. Observe the sensations in the left side of the rib cage and waist, and how you can relax all the muscles along the left side of the spine. Notice that the left hip can release deeply, being present with all the sensations inside of the hip. And then consciously relax the length of the left leg, the inner leg and the outer leg, the front of the leg and the back of the leg, the joint of the knee and ankle, releasing. You can even relax the ankle and heel and the whole of the left foot. You can even relax the left side of your mind. Consciously relax in the belly. Observe the collarbones and the throat releasing. Relax the chin and the top lip and the bottom lip. Relax the space behind your eyes. Observe the whole of the forehead and temples, and the hairline, and the very crown of the head, relaxing. Being present with a lightness in your whole body. And offer up again our intention of our practice to acknowledge community and unity. Acknowledge those that have helped support us and those we have supported. Remembering that both are equally important. Feel a lightness in your breath, a sense of renewal. Allow the body to feel long and strong. You might wiggle your fingers and toes. If you're in a lying down position, just start to gather in your limbs gently, kindly, almost like you're moving a sleeping child. And then if you're in a seated position and you want to sit a little taller now, you can do so. And then we can all help ourselves up to a seated position. We might choose to keep our eyes closed today and sit tall. Feel our strength, our stability. I offer up that we actually today take our left hand to our heart space and our right hand on top. So just we're hugging that region, that sacred space. We feel our resilience. And if it feels right to dedicate your practice to a person in your life, you might take that into our heart and mind right now. And then we'll take a deep breath in and exhale. Now take palm to palm together and we bow forward, sealing in the work. Namaste.